Ya subió la marea.
So, why did I use Vampire Ring? Well, I'll just put this out of context clip here, and you can decide for yourself why I chose it. Here's a hint, it's not for the damage. Moving on to masteries, just go to the left path so you can get the mastery that lets you stack damage better, but it barely helped. Go down the middle path for the bloody move, I forgot what it's called, bloody burst move, it's pretty good. Just grab all those nodes for damage tree, they're probably the most important ones you'll need. And then for the health tree, grab all of those nodes, it'll save you a lot of SP. It's about 25 SP for the defense tree. This weapon has a 1 in 8 chance to do straight up 100 to 200 damage because I'm full strength, which is really good. Run Hourglass if you actually take damage. I literally could not take any damage. My build was too tanky, so I ended up using Stellian Core later on. All these hits are multi-hit, which allows me to proc the Vastic Glaive really easily to easily pop the 100 to 200 damage, and I can pop multiple times at once, which makes Impaler and RNG good at DPS. Wait, then no life, why don't you just run full luck so you can proc the Vastic Glaive passive for full luck, which gives you 80 crit chance, which would make you a crit god. The issue of that is that I need consistency over some RNG DPS that will probably not be happening anytime soon. Also, here's some clips of clearing mobs. This is like the usual, so like, yeah. Covenant, you should go Way of Life, but I know people hate going that guild, which is why I went the money guild. It's really easy to max, and since I'm maxing a ton of builds over the weekend, if you know, you know. Yeah, so that's why I haven't gone Way of Life. The build will be much better with it, honestly, but whatever. Like literally, I was thinking I was gonna take a lot of damage with Impaler, but I just didn't take any damage. Like I tried not using Dragon Ring to see if it'll work, but it just didn't work. So yeah, you can't really use the, what's it called? The passives? Yeah, the passives. Where like if you're like lower on HP, you do more damage. Because well, look at this, I'm not dropping below half HP most of the time. And yeah, it just really sucks because it would be doing a lot more damage. But I guess it is what it is. The damage that I'm doing is really good. I'm just setting up right now. Once I finish setting up, you'll see how much damage it does, and that's just with like mostly HP, barely any max setup, and like yeah, you can do like probably over triple this amount really easily if you just had like a team or something like that. Even so, you could probably do double this much if you were low on HP. I mean, the kit's basically carried by this one move called Bloody Burst. Once you have the mastery, it just does so much. I have no idea why. It just does disproportionately like more than everything else. If you guys prefer for me to not speed up the bosses so I can actually play their music, just let me know in the comments. But like in this run, I only brought a few players. So just so I can show that, well, it's not reliant on like a big team or whatever to deal its damage. Probably like a support or two for it to meet your good potential. We're just setting up right now again, because I don't really like when people like skip to the part where they do big damage, because they waste so much time setting up that you're better off just killing it normally most of the time. So yeah. I also ended up running Stellian Core in this run because I would just not take any fucking damage. Look at my buffs in the bottom left corner, like it is literally insane. Like I take 1 damage from blocking his like slam move. It's so stupid. And like he's taking a lot of damage. Look at his health, he's actually going down quite fast. That run took like 5 minutes, and there was only 3 people and like 2 DPS. Well, the assassin isn't really DPS, it's more like a support DPS, more like, so like yeah, the damage is like, it's not as much as the elemental is, but like it can hold up. And yeah, as you can see, Bloody Burst is just the class's only nuke. It's like the surprise trap for thieves. I have no idea why the scaling is so high again. It's probably because it's a mastery move. It costs like 5 mastery points, but yeah, enjoy the video. I would put some footage of MV, but I just haven't done any of my friends because they don't want me bringing non-Dohan until after nerf, which means I can't show footage of it actually reaching its full potential until then. But by then, they'll probably nerf it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just get the mastery on the left path, the halfway point. You'll see what I mean. Also, I'll be taking on a challenge tomorrow where I'll be fighting Corrupt MV with the cat ears, so I'll be taking about 2.25 times more damage for a challenge video. So yeah, I'll be live streaming it, so be there, be square.